Hey there guys, I'm Dinner Time, and welcome to the ultimate guide to Kog'Maw, Mouth of the Abyss. Today we're just going to be talking about how we use Kog'Maw in team fights, how to gank on him, how to correctly last hit, his skills, how to build his runes, masteries, and his items. Let's get right into Kog'Maw's abilities. Kog'Maw's Q is Caustic Spittle. This gives you a passive increase to your attack speed, and also has an active which fires out a projectile, dealing magic damage, and lowering the target's magic resist and armor. This is great in unison with your W. Put this on your target, fire a couple of rounds of your W for harass. This does amazing damage early on, so make sure you're using this as much as your mana will allow you. Kog'Maw's W is the linchpin of this build. His W is called Bio-Arcane Barrage. This increases your attack range by enormous amounts. At level 5 it increases your attack range by 250 feet. This turns you pretty much into a mobile cannon. It also makes it so your attacks deal 6% of the target's life. This is really the ability you want to be leveling up first. Late game, this ability is amazing for just tearing apart those tanks. It also increases your range, which is beautiful in teamfights, so you can stay out of all of that nasty AoE. Also, on top of all this, it's just perfect for harassing early game. You can dominate a lane with this. Kog'Maw's E is Void Ooze. This is a skill shot which sends out a projectile which leaves a slime behind it. This slime slows enemies who walk in it or is hit by it. This also deals moderate damage but costs a lot of your mana, so use this in moderation. It's great for locking up the enemies and preventing them from escaping, or for escaping yourself. Kog'Maw's ultimate is Living Artillery. The best way to explain this is Veigar's dark matter with a ridiculous range and a little bit less damage. This is notoriously hard to aim. I'm going to show you exactly how you aim this ability. I'm in bottom lane versus Taric and Vayne. I'm just harassing with my W, trying to kill the tower. I then turn my attention to Vayne. E, W. Now watch closely. I'm about to use my ultimate. I get it ready, and I'm going to position it a little bit in front of her, so that she walks into it. It just nips her, and I almost get the kill, but just miss out. Every player will react to your ultimate differently. For example, this Caitlyn just is content on sitting there farming minions, just lets me pound her with my ultimate. If your enemy doesn't move at all, or is just really slow, pick up on that, and make sure you just put it right on their head. After you've been playing Kog'Maw for a bit, this will all become second nature. You'll start picking up on the actions of other players. Lux here is shot a light batting at me and Taric. Obviously, she's going to take cover back in that bush, so that's where I put my ultimate. The reasoning for aiming your ultimate just a little bit behind the target is because when they see it, everyone's natural instinct is to run away backwards and retreat. Therefore, they will be running straight into your ultimate. Kog'Maw's ultimate has a very short cooldown, but don't get carried away. For every use, the mana cost will increase significantly. So, you want to be using this in moderation. Every time you use it, you will be receiving a debuff. This debuff will eventually wear off, so the way you want to operate is use your ultimate, wait for the debuff, use it again. With this, you'll be able to sustain your mana quite nicely, and be able to harass like an absolute beast. Kog'Maw's ultimate is also an invaluable tool for scouting bushes, buffs, and finding the enemy team when they're MIA. Kog'Maw's passive is a Captain Surprise. When you die on Kog'Maw, you turn into a living bomb, running around for a couple seconds. Try and locate a good target, and when you explode, you'll deal true damage. At maximum rank, this does a whopping 550 damage in an AoE radius. If you get targeted in teamfights, you won't go out. You'll go out with a bang. Okay, so what lane are we going to put Kog'Maw in? Well, Kog'Maw can either go mid, or he can go bot. There's a couple of champions which absolutely decimate Kog'Maw in mid. Some of these are Morgana, Brand, Annie, anyone who can burst you down or just out DPS you quickly. This is not where you want to be. If these champs are in the game, do not go mid. Now, you want to be landing with someone like Sona, Soraka, or someone who can just sustain you or keep the enemy off you. Your main objective early game is to get last hits. So try and avoid being in a lane with someone like Mordekaiser or Heimerdinger, who will just steal all of your last hits. Focus on last hitting, and you will be top of your game. I can't stress how important it is to last hit. The first item you will be needing to get ASAP is Madred's Blood Razors. Without this, you are absolutely useless. So, focus as hard as you can on getting as much gold in a short amount of time. The faster you get Madred's Blood Razor, the faster you'll get kills, and the faster you'll win. Okay, so let's talk items on Kog'Maw. When I began playing Kog'Maw, I used to pick up a Doran's Blade, but now with more experience, I definitely think that Boots and 3 healing potions is way better for him. It helps you harass with your W, and it gives you longer lane survivability. So, if you're thinking you want Boots, I would definitely agree with you. It's an amazing choice. The boots you want to be picking up Kog'Maw are definitely Berserker Greaves. The attack speed on the Berserker Greaves works wonders with your W, and also synergizes well with the item we're going to be picking up next. The item you want to be getting next is by far the best item in the game for Kog'Maw. The item I'm talking about is Madred's Blood Razors. This is just amazing with your W. It works perfect with it. With your W activated and this item, you'll be taking off 10% a hit without resistances. I can't stress enough how important getting this item ASAP is. With this item, you'll be able to go and just decimate the enemy team. There won't be any competition. So getting this item should be the first goal in the game. Once you have this, then you can go and focus on kills. The next item on our shopping list is Frozen Mallet. My reasoning for picking up Frozen Mallet is that slow works just absolutely amazingly with your W. This is great. You'll be able to slow them and just bombard them with your auto attacks. It also gives you a nice wad of health. This will keep you alive in team fights and make you quite a tanky carry. Also, it has a little bit of attack damage just to top it all off. The next item we're going to be going for on Kog'Maw is Wit's End. I love this item. It gives you some nice magic on hit effect and that awesome magic resist. With this, you'll be an unstoppable carry, being very tanky and dishing out the pain. If you don't like Wit's End, it's just not your cup of tea, there's no magic damage, or you just don't like it at all, you can pick up Maladi. This will give you some magic penetration on your W and your Madred's Blood Razors. The last 2 items in your build are completely up to you, but personally I love to pick up a Black Cleaver. You get that armor penetration, a little bit of attack speed, and attack damage. For my last item, I always pick up a Guardian Angel. This is a must in my opinion. Late game, you will always be getting targeted on Kog'Maw, and this will give you that second chance to get back up and just keep pounding on the enemy. Let's talk runes on Kog'Maw. For my reds, I pick up armor penetration. For my yellows and blues, I pick up attack speed, and for my quintessences, I pick up health. The reasoning for health is to give you that early game sustainability and durability. For my reds, I love getting that little bit of extra damage at the start, and for my yellows and blues, your attack speed is awesome with your W and Madred's Blood Razors, so this really helps you get to that 2.5 cap. For my masteries, I pick up 2109, getting magic penetration and the physical damage attributes in offense, and picking up mana regeneration in utility. Let's break down a team fight on Kog'Maw. I'm coming into mid to help Malphite out. They're all distracted on the tower and taking care of Malphite, so I decide to just burn down Warwick. He goes down without much trouble. Now it's Fiddlestick's turn, who gets absolutely destroyed by me in the tower. Now Orianna. She's running away as fast as she can, but Frozen Mallet's taking good work of her. I go to land my ultimate but miss because she strikes right at the right time. Now I hit her again but she's shielded. I go in for the kill with an auto attack. Now Cho'Gath has way more health than me, but I'm going to try and kill him. A combination of all my moves and Bio Arcane Barrage just destroys him. I don't think he had Feast Up, otherwise I would have been done for, but that's an unofficial quadra kill right there, all single-handedly done by Kog'Maw. With the help of Warwick's E, we spot Cho'Gath hanging around mid. Warwick initiates with his ultimate. I pop on my W and start burning him down with extremely long range. He just escapes with the help of an awesome Janna Cyclone. However, he's not out of the woods yet, because my ultimate has a crazy range. I see him. He's in the middle of the teamfight, so he's distracted. I pop it up, and it comes down and kills him, easily. Now, I turn my attention to Cassin, who soon falls after to my amazing burst damage. Now, we're going to try and kill Vayne. I'm exhausted though, so my team has to take care of her for me. I've got an Udyr stunning me and using Phoenix Dance on me. He has a large amount of magic resist, but he's still dying extremely quickly to my W and ultimate. I want about 1 bar, but we still managed to take out Janna with some awesome teamwork and CC. Kog'Maw is definitely a carry, so he should be positioned behind your tanks. Remember this when going into a team fight. He is more durable than other carries with the items you're building, but he still is fairly squishy, so you want to be staying behind your tank and waiting for him to initiate. Kog'Maw's main damage is magic. It's about 2/3 magic and 1/3 physical damage. However, with that Black Cleaver, you'll still be able to pump out some nice physical damage, so it's going to be very hard to counter you. You'll be able to kill them if they have armor or magic resist, because you're a hybrid. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of them, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, leave me a comment. I read all of my comments. If you'd like me to make a guide for any other champion, just drop me a comment on my channel and I'll see what I can do. Thanks guys.